In this video, I'm going to reveal the secret formula that you can use to create a high demand product that will not only stand out, but will also make people and your customers come back for more. Whether you're launching a new product or you're trying to create demand for your older products, this is the video that is going to help you understand how you can approach this. So stay tuned, because in the next few minutes, I'll be showing you how to do this. And with all that said, let's get into this video. It is important to note that doing research on what your customers like can really help you create a product that has high demand and is very long lasting. Here are the steps to do this. The first step is to look into your analytics, like which type of products do your customers buy the most. This will help you understand what type of products do your customers like. The second step is to find out how people surf on your website. Knowing where visitors go on your site, to which pages they often visit the most, and which product they click on the most can really help you understand what type of products do they like the most, and with that you can use it to market your products more effectively. The third step is to use data from Google Trends. Google Trends is the best way to find the trending searches among your customers and audience. And lastly, you should ask customers about your products. By doing this, you can understand what your customers like about your products and what your products also lack that the customers would like. It is important to note that when you do take all of this information in, you should try to be as open as possible and try to avoid cognitive bias. What do I mean by that? As humans, we assume a lot of stuff. We often think that what we know is the only right thing and what does not align with our thought is wrong. But this way of thinking is not really good, since it blocks our minds from being open to different types of information that is available to us. And this is the reason why you should try to avoid any kind of cognitive biases. Knowing what your competitors are doing, how they're marketing, how they're messaging their products can really help you understand better on how you can do it yourself. Especially when you're trying to create a product that has high demand, you should try to learn from your competitors on what works and what does not, and you can implement what works into your own business. If you were to create a new product and just drop it in your store without any kind of notice and without any kind of strategy and marketing, then trust me when I say that you won't meet your expectations. Having a strategy for your pre-launch, your launch day, and your post-launch is what makes the difference between a high demand product and a regular product. Here is an example on how you can do this. During your pre-launch, you should try to stay in contact with your suppliers, and you should try to engage with your followers using teasers, and you should also send samples to your loyal customers. This will greatly improve your conversions when you do launch your products. On the launch day, you can host a small event, you can publish your product page description, you can sponsor micro influencers, and you can create a hype for the launch of your product. After launching your product, you should review the performance of your product and gather as much information as possible about your product, and you should also gather the customer feedback. By doing this, you will understand what your product lacks, and then you can improve on your product as well as your marketing. This is one of the best ways to bring awareness, to teach others about your brand and products, and to build a community of loyal customers. Especially since it's free for everyone to use, it has become a great resource for businesses all around the world to connect and communicate with people. But the challenge nowadays is the huge amount of competition in this space, which is not very easy to tackle if you don't have a proper strategy and plan in place. So let's discuss how you can create a proper strategy that will help you grow on these platforms. These are the steps which you can take. The first thing that you can do is to make content that resonates with your brand personality. This will really help you communicate and connect with people. The second step is to have a message that is clear, especially when it comes to your call to actions, since people that are confused aren't often the ones that take action. The third step is to understand how the algorithm works. The algorithm's only job is to make people stay on the platform. So if you can create content that people will like, share, and watch more of it, then definitely the algorithm will push and promote your content to more and more people. When it comes to making a valuable and high demanding product, using scarcity is one of the best ways to approach it. It is a type of psychological marketing strategy which creates a kind of FOMO with your customers around a product. And due to its effectiveness, it is used by a lot of brands to market their products. But even though it's an excellent strategy, it is like a double-edged sword. If you use it correctly, you will boost your sales and conversions. But if you overuse it, you might just start losing customers as they will just find similar products from your competitors. While you should try to create demand for your new products, it is as important that you maintain demand for your older products. You can do this by using different types of sales strategies like loyalty programs, subscription models, and project bundles. Doing this will increase the chances that your customers return to your store and buy from you again. It is impossible to increase the demand for your products if you don't even know what's generating it in the first place. So it becomes really important that you keep tabs on how your products conversions are doing, how you can improve on your marketing strategies, how your bestsellers are doing, and all of your key performance indicators. Most brands lose a ton of customers every year just because of this small thing. They fail to meet the expectations of their customers. It is either that they fail to deliver on their message or that their product does not fulfill the customer's needs. So how do you avoid getting into this trouble? The first thing that you can do is to deliver on what you say. If your product says that it's comfortable to use, then make sure that it is comfortable to use. The second thing is to ask your customers about your products. For example, you can ask your customers where your product lacks, which features do your customers like about your products the most, and so on. You can then use this information to create a better product that will fulfill your customers' needs. And with this, we come to the end of the video. If you do like the video, then do drop a like.